All right, friends, this is Donnie.
And Sandra.
And we are at Carolina Beach State Park. And presently, now this is going to be in New Hanover County. New Hanover County. And we are at the visitor, this ain't the visitor, this is the marina. And they do have a visitor center, but we're at the marina right now washing our clothes. They have a washer and a dryer.
The washer and the dryer.
Yep, and Sandra's up there. We got they got some chairs up here, but we brought our own chairs with some blankets, and we're going to sit up here and wait on our clothes. And it's super quiet out here, but this is a little boat access area. And Carolina Beach State Park, we're going to be here for a week. And this is, we actually want to stay here because of the New Year's bash that they're having at Curie Beach. Isn't that right?
Yep.
And so, but it's a gorgeous week. The weather's going to be absolutely just beautiful. And so this area here is, again, this is where the boat access here is, and they shut down the park at 6 o'clock. And so the main gate to the park is shut. They actually lock it up. And the only access in is a little road, a little small road, and the only people that's actually allowed to come on is people that have permits to camp here on the campground. And so, but we're staying at Site 14. Site 14. Now, I've done other reviews of our stay at Carolina Beach State Park, but we figured, well, since we're staying at a new place, a new site, that we'll give you a review on our site. So as I'm talking, you're going to see videos and pictures pop up. And so, but Site 14 is a good site. It's right beside of another favorite of ours, which is Site 12. Site 12. Now, the only issues that we've ever had with the campground is the water pressure. The water pressure doesn't seem to be as strong. And so, but I will say this, Site 14 is pretty good. Site 14 is pretty good. Both of us were able to take a pretty good shower and actually stand under the water. And so Site 12, I was at it 2 times in the past, and the water pressure was really poor. I mean, it was almost just a trickle. And but they must have done some work on it because 14 seems to be real good. What other site were we at? A couple years ago, we were at a different site. I don't know if I did a review on it or not. And but at present, when we booked ours, it was $33 a night. That seems to be across the board for the state parks. They're $33 a night. And but we're happy with the site that we're in. The water pressure seems to be a little bit more stronger. And so, but overall, it's still weak. But it's, you know, for our purposes, for what we need, it works just fine. And so nothing to argue about. As far as the taste, though, tell you the honest truth, I didn't even taste it this time because it has an odor. And about the best way I can describe it is that beachy type smell. And so, which that's a given thing, seeing that the area that we're in. So what we did is, before we even left the house, we went ahead and filled up a 3-gallon plastic jug. You can buy them at Walmart. Most your grocery stores, you know, they usually will have the 2 or 3 gallon jugs that you can buy, and that's what we use if we're ever questioned, you know, should we bring some water or not. A lot of times we just go ahead and just bring some. If we don't need it, we just use it up. And so it's just to keep us safe, because what was that, Bernardsville? Bernardsville, boy, I tell you what, we learned a valuable lesson there. And so the owner of that property warned us, and she actually had some water on hand. But that water was awful, and so had that metallic taste to it. Yeah. So, but other than that, guys, again, we're here for a week. This is the longest time the longest stay that we had at Carolina Beach. And so you're really close to Southport. We did a video on the cemetery there, but we've done past videos on Southport before. We walked through it at nighttime when it was real windy and cold. And we're really close to Wilmington. So Wilmington and Southport, if you like those areas, you're going to want to stay at this area here. And so you got Curie Beach, of course, Carolina Beach. But there's one thing that we've noticed. Yeah, the aquariums, the parking. The parking has changed. This is something that we have seen. I think it was at Curie Beach too, wasn't it? Curie Beach and Carolina Beach we know of. I don't know if any other areas around here is following suit, but they are now making you pay for the public accesses. There used to be free of charge. They're now making you pay for that. And not only that, all parking in the town. All parking in the town and in the area, they make you pay. It's $5 a day during regular seasonal.
$5 an hour.
Oh, excuse me, $5 an hour. That's right. It's $5 an hour during regular seasonal times. Off season, which is what? November, December?
It's $2.
It's $2 an hour.
And then January, February, it's free.
January and February, it's free. And they only charge until what, 5 o'clock?
Yes.
5 o'clock, and of course, I mean, who's doing what, you know?
$25 a day.
They're what?
In the summertime, it's $25 a day, or you can get a season pass.
Okay, you can get a season pass, or you can, I think you can be charged, I think it's $25 a day. And so, but guys, yeah, that has changed. They are now making people pay for what used to be free. And so I don't know, but it's the town. It's not some private person that's doing it. It's the town, the government that's doing it. And so, other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for this go round. This isn't a favorite annual place for us to come to, and you know, Carolina Beach State Park has a lot of trails and stuff like that. There's a lot to do in the area, and so we do recommend it, even though some of the things that we've learned about the parking in some of the local areas, it's still a fun place to come. And so, but other than that, guys, we're going to enjoy our time here. Sandra's keeping my spot warm, and we're going to finish washing our clothes here. Let me go back. Well, how much is it?
$1.25 to wash, $1 to dry.
$1.25 to wash, $1 to dry.
And you check in right here at the marina when you come in.
Yeah.
And they have change in there if you need it.
Yeah, they have change here if you need it. And so, good place to come to, guys. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.